I love some underdogs this week. I mean, I have not seen this many underdogs I've liked, maybe ever. I already bet, for me, a lot of money on this card, and I think I will continue to. They're confident ones. There are multiple of them. And, you know, this is one where I feel like if I bet my 3 favorite dogs of the card, I'm highly confident 2 out of 3 come through. And obviously, I think 3 out of 3 come through. So I'll give you one of my dogs on the 5 most confident, but I gotta save them for premium channel. I mean, this is you know, these are my folks. Okay, I gotta take care of premium channel. I gotta do my work for premium channel. What is that? That's where I give out my favorite bets for the card. Picks and bets, different thing. I'll give you some of the confident picks. I'll throw you a dog. But if you want to see who I'm betting on this card, just go to Instagram, DM Mike Finch Show, and we'll get you in there. We'll get you set. My personal account is Mike Finch MMA. You ever want to get a hold of me? All right. Let's talk UFC Fight Night. Robert Whittaker versus Rainier de Ridder. 2 guys who I don't want to see either of these guys lose. These are fucking fan favorites. Okay. Rainier de Ridder, fan favorite on the come up. Rob Whittaker, been a fucking fan favorite. Rob Whittaker, phenomenal striker. Knocked out Ikram Aliskerov. I made sure to watch that one back and prep for this one. Rainier de Ridder just ran over Bo Nickel. Here's a much different matchup in a Robert Whittaker. Super excited for these. We're coming off of some wicked fist fights. Max Holloway and Dustin Poirier just threw down. You saw Paulo Costa get back into it. Yes, I picked Paulo Costa to win as a dog. You saw Pitbull get back to it. Yes, I picked Pitbull as a dog. I did not see Kevin Holland getting fucked up by D-Rod. Hopefully it's not me next. I did not see Daniel Zellhuber getting outboxed by 39-year-old Michael Johnson. It seems like nobody can predict a fucking Michael Johnson fight. I mean, the guy's unique, you know? You just never really know in a Michael Johnson fight who the fuck is going to win. I think I've got a good set of 5 for y'all here. Let's do it for UFC Fight Nights. I'm going to go DaMon Blackshear over Davey Grant. That's my first most confident pick because DaMon Blackshear can win anywhere the fight goes, as to where Davey Grant has to have a perfect boxing performance. And Davey Grant hasn't been that active. We'll talk about it. I'm going to go Carlos Leal over Muslim Salikhov. I think Carlos Leal is way too fucking powerful for Muslim Salikhov right now. I'm going to go Piotr Yan over Marcus McGee. Marcus McGee, a good gatekeeper, but I don't think he's getting past the Piotr Yan. I'm going to go Shara Bullet over Marc-Andre Barriault, although I would never bet it at 7-1 odds. What are we fucking talking about here? Shara Bullet just got, swept. How do you say it? Just got completely outclassed. How about that? Outclassed by MVP. So you're going to give him 7-1 over Marc-Andre Barriault, who's got the heart of a fucking lion? I don't like that. But, you know, when I'm looking at this card, what's the pick? Yeah, it's Shara Bullet. But at 7-1, there's no value there. All right. You ready for the dog? You ready for the dog? It's slight. It's, plus 105 or something. I got to go with Said Nurmagomedov over Thug Nasty. Thug Nasty dropping weight. We're just going to break it down right now. All right. Bryce Mitchell versus Said Nurmagomedov. Bryce Mitchell got knocked out not that long ago. When the fuck was that fight? Gene Silva just fucked him up in April. It's July. He did not take enough time off. That's not good. He's going to be dropping a weight class. Is that going to be good for his chin? Probably not. You know what else isn't good for his chin? Said Nurmagomedov, who's a fucking great striker. Mike, Vinicius Oliveira just beat him. You see how fucking dangerous Vinicius Oliveira is? Okay? Swinging crazy shit. That was my lock of the week in premium last week, by the way. Holla if you slam that one. I did. Anything I got on that one, I put on the fucking lock of the week this week, who I'm very confident in, who's also a dog. Said Nurmagomedov is much better at striking than Bryce Mitchell. So Bryce Mitchell needs to do what? Obviously hit those takedowns. Bryce Mitchell's got some little nice wrestling, some singles, you know, he's got some misdirection shots, some dumps. I mean, I love me a good single leg dump as well. Big fan of it. Great for MMA. You throw a shot at somebody, they lean back, that lead leg is there, you grab it, you put them on the ground. As soon as their hip touches the mat, grapplers like us, we get going. Okay. But Said Nurmagomedov pops right back up. Like his takedown defense is like 63%, you know, so not incredible. But part of that because it's hard to hold him down, and his jujitsu's nasty. Like I think people are overlooking that here. Oh, Bryce Mitchell via submission. Huh? I feel like Said Nurmagomedov via guillotine is live when Bryce Mitchell shoots in. That fucking guillotine is nasty. Said Nurmagomedov has been able to deal with grapplers. Okay. Said Nurmagomedov has beat Nguyen Gafarov, choked him, right? Douglas Silva D'Andrade, jiu-jitsu black belt, able to get past him. Cody Stamen, good wrestler. Guess what Said did? Choked his ass out in the first round, etc. I mean, he's got a lot of experience. He's fought a lot of good guys. Raoni Barcelos was able to get past him in 2019. It's 2025. I think Said Nurmagomedov is very fucking good. It's going to be hard for Thug Nasty to deal with the striking and getting past the grappling of a Said Nurmagomedov. He's going to have a great fight. What's his cardio going to look like all the way across the fucking world, right? I think that's a huge fucking factor here too. You know, Said Nurmagomedov, I know, you know, got tired in a fucking war with Vinicius Oliveira, but I'd be picking Vinicius Oliveira over Thug Nasty too. Okay. Thug Nasty's got a decent record, 17-3. He's got, you know, decent wins. His losses are to pretty outstanding competition. Topuria, okay. Nobody else seems to be able to get in a fist fight with Topuria and come out okay either. We can forgive this. Josh Emmett smoking him like that, probably not the best look. Gene Silva, powerful striker. Again, these are tough matchups. I don't think Said Nurmagomedov is a good matchup for him either, though. That's pretty rude awakening. And who knows what the weight cut's going to look like. I mean, is he going to make weights? It's such a quick turnaround. There's a lot of problems here for Thug Nasty. So as part of my 5 most confident picks, I'll give you the dog, Said Nurmagomedov. Folks, all right. Let's go back up. Shara Bullet over Marc-Andre Barriault. Shara Bullet had a lot of trouble dealing with the range and the timing of Michael Venom Page. He's hard to strike with. Of course, it's MVP. The karate style is funky. It's different. Marc-Andre Barriault is not so funky and different. Marc-Andre Barriault, a lot easier to get to, and I have to question the chin and the durability of a Marc-Andre Barriault. And it's in Abu Dhabi. You know, Said should be able to land kicks this time. He's a young guy. He'll probably bounce back nicely from an MVP loss. This is a good matchup for him, right? Marc-Andre Barriault makes you roll the dice if he survives to that 3rd round because he's got the heart of a fucking lion and there's no quit in the guy. Big respect for Marc-Andre Barriault, but I think the lean has to be for the young up-and-coming striker who's got some hype on him too. Yes, he only has one eye, but he's been able to win with that one eye at a decent level. I believe at this level, he gets it done. Shara Bullet. Petr Yan over Marcus McGee. Better odds and more confidence. I think Petr Yan should be able to march down on Marcus McGee, get the hands going. Marcus McGee throws a little wild. Petr Yan likes to keep a high guard, parry and block, put pressure on you. I think he's going to be able to outstrike him, maybe even out wrestle him. I like Petr Yan pretty much everywhere this fight goes. I think Petr Yan's got a lot left in the tank. What is he, 32? He's in his fucking prime. I know he's got a lot of experience. We've seen him wear the belt, right? But there's not many champions in the situation of Petr Yan where they're fucking 32, right? And they don't have the belt anymore. I think he's going to have another prime here. I think you're going to see a lot of victories from Petr Yan. I think that Marcus McGee is going to be one of them. Marcus McGee looked good against the Jonathan Martinez, looks good against, below Martinez in the division. That ain't this. I think Petr Yan is a lock here. Carlos Leal over Muslim Salikov. You guys saw the power of Carlos Leal. He can fold a body. Carlos Leal hits like a Mack truck, and I like how he walks you down. He's patient. He'll parry shots. He'll make you miss. He'll check your kicks. He'll walk you the fuck down, and then when he's by that fence, he lets his hands go. He is very, very dangerous. And Muslim Salikov at whatever, 40 years old-ish, probably a year off, not his most durable point in his career, right? I'm concerned about the chin of Muslim Salikov, and I'm concerned about the power, the punching power specifically of a Carlos Leal. I think he gets another knockout here against the Muslim Salikov. I don't really see this exiting the first round. That's my pick there. Carlos Leal, KO, gotta be my favorite pick on the entire card. DaMon Blackshear versus Davey Grant. Davey Grant's not active enough for me. Okay? Fun style. Dude can definitely box. Kickbox even. But in this matchup against DaMon Blackshear, I think DaMon Blackshear is going to be able to get to him. And if the fight hits the ground, DaMon Blackshear probably gets him out of there. So submission, TKO, decision. I don't quite know how DaMon Blackshear gets it done. All I know is that I have confidence in him everywhere this fight goes. And I cannot say, much beyond the hands of Davey Grant, in this fight. I think DaMon Blackshear deals with him well, just at a different stage in his career. And when you look at the activity level of a Davey Grant, who's only fought once in the last 2 years, I got to question why, when the Daniel Santos fight fell through, did Santos fight right away, and we still haven't seen Davey Grant until Saturday rolls around. What's going on there? Do we got some nagging injuries? Because why else would he postpone like that? You dig? I'm going DaMon Blackshear. One more time for my people in the back. DaMon Blackshear over Davey Grant. I'm going Shara Bullet over Marc-Andre Barriault. I'm going Petr Yan over Marcus McGee. Give me Carlos Leal over Muslim Salikov. And at plus 105, give me Said Nurmagomedov over your favorite flat earther. Those are my 5 most confident picks for UFC Fight Night in Abu Dhabi. What say you, chat? Welcome, y'all. Thank you for the lovely messages. Shout out, Finch. God bless you and your family. Thank you, Jerry. Let's effing go, Finch. Bless you, brother. Thank you, Jay Watts. Let's go. Let's go, Wise. I appreciate the love. You want to come do UFC classes in Huntington Beach? Let's fucking go. If you guys want to train with me, DM at Mike Finch MMA. That's my personal page on Instagram. We'll fucking make it happen. Shout out to Jason, who's training with me tomorrow over at the gym. Very cool when you guys want to come out and throw some punches. I'm definitely down to hold some pads. Definitely down to get a little jiu-jitsu in, whatever it is. Let's fucking go. Come see me at UFC Gym Huntington Beach. Again, just DM me on Instagram at Mike Finch MMA. We'll set it up. All right. Finch, you should sponsor me. Brother, how am I going to sponsor you? I can barely pay my fucking rent this place. I don't even have enough to own the place I live. I live in Huntington Beach, California. You know how much a house costs out here? There's a house right over there. It's over $1 million. Okay. Who the fuck can afford these things? So I'm working on it. All right. The betting's been treating me well. We're going the right way, but still got some room for improvement. Still got some ways to go. But if you want to give me to give you a shout out or that type of thing, that would be different, right? 5'6" flyweight walking around at 160. Let's fucking go, Corbo. Godspeed, bro. Go have some fun out there. You really know Pitbull, man. Absolutely. So I worked for Bellator for a while, and I was able to hang out with Pitbull a few times. We went and got pizza in Chicago. I took him to my favorite pizza spot in Chicago, Pequod's Pizza in Lincoln Park, although it's very debatable what the best Chicago pizza is. You can go all over the place. I mean, even the chains, dude, Rosati's, Luminati's. You can go to chains in Chicago and get better pizza than you can get out here. Okay. But personal favorite, the caramelized crust, oof, over at Pequod's is very fucking good. So took him over there. Hung out with him and Captain Eric Albarracin. Captain Eric Albarracin let us come, hang out at the Fighter House over in Arizona. I was trying to remember if I stayed there. No, I didn't stay there. He invited us to stay, but I did not stay there. But we hung out over at the Fighter House, and it's Patricio Pitbull's team. Got to hang out with both Pitbull brothers a lot. They're very good human beings, very, very fucking good people. Seriously, awesome to see him perform like that. Of course, I picked him. If you guys watch the full card prediction show, you know that. And he got it done against Dan Ige. Landed big right hands, able to control him on the ground. Showed some of that Captain Eric Albarracin wrestling. Shout out to the team. It's all love. And, they've invited me out to Curitiba, Brazil to go and train. I might just have to fucking do that. Holy cow. Great. That's what the Cubs commentator used to say. Harry Carey. That's his line. What up, Michael? Let's ride, Gray. Thank you, Jay Watts. You can take D-Rod, dog. I mean, bro, D-Rod performed like beast. Good for D-Rod. Shout out to Classic Fight Team and everybody over there. D-Rod looked great, and Kevin Holland didn't. Good job to D-Rod. Can't take nothing away from that dude. Comes in to win, and he gets it done. Impressive. DaMon Blackshear is your first confident pick too. I wouldn't say it's my first, bro. I would say that Carlos Leal has to be the most confident. I mean, Muslim Salikov beating Carlos Leal would be fucking crazy right now. Be fucking crazy. Carlos Leal hits like a truck. DaMon Blackshear is very fucking confident though. How many fans did you end up sparring? I wish I could have flown out to get some rounds in, Finchy. I sparred my cousin Tyson. I sparred Matt. That was it. Just a couple rounds. Plenty of fucking rounds of sparring though. I mean, I saw we had, professional fighter. Wow, he's gonna be pissed off. I'm forgetting his name. Sebastian from King's MMA spar people. I saw, few guys in there. Shout out to Jacob Reynolds. Jake Reynolds went out there and sparred a few people. We had Shohei Yamamoto. Shout out to Shohei. He's a Josh Barnett fighter, karate black belt, professional fighter. Very, very fucking good. We had a lot of good coaches sparring. How strong is Max at 55? Sorry if I'm skipping you guys. How strong is Max at 55? The man turned Dustin into Torres Finney in the last 10 seconds. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy work. He looked great. Max Holloway looked great. His stance is so strong. Those kicks are coming from that solid stance. Like, watch the second fight and then watch the third fight with Max and Dustin Poirier. The stance that he's in, the active stance that he throws from his kicking game and his boxing, it's night and day. He really does look better. Saeed gas tank though, bro. What is Thug Nasty's gas tank gonna look like after the weight cut? You're gonna trust that? How strong is Max? I got it. Leal has T-Rex arms, and I'm not vibing him at that price, even if he should win. He walks people down, brother. He knows how to use those T-Rex arms. Is Dustin still a BMF after he backed out of the brawl with Max at the last 10 seconds? Absolutely. And he said he was going to do that, okay? He said he was going to do that before the fight. He said, I'm jumping the gilly. I ain't banging with him. However, I think he might be 50 grand poorer because of that. Because fight of the night ended up going to Marvin Vettori versus Brendan Allen. And by the way, deservedly so. Marvin Vettori lost his brother. All the best to Marvin and his family. That's terrible news. Marvin's a good dude. Very hard worker. A lot of respect for him. And they had an incredible fight. I mean, Marvin Vettori got hurt really bad early on and was able to battle back. Big respect to Marvin Vettori. What up, Chile? Thank you for tuning in, Blanca. Appreciate you. Krylov, lock of the card? Bruh. I don't know about all that. What up, Finch? How are you dealing with D-Rod when you meet him in the streets? Bro, I'm going to buy a D-Rod shirt, okay? I'm going to find a little white flag. You know what I mean? I'll be good to D-Rod, okay? Like the stream. Thank you, Blanca. She's right. She, I assume. Sorry if you're a male. I know Chile, they might do it different with the names, you know. In France, I might be a Michelle, you know. In this US of A, I am Mike. Yeah, like the stream, please. Like, subscribe, turn the post notifications on, please. I'm dropping 3 shows a week now. All right. Show some love to your boy. We got most confident picks every Monday. We got the full card predictions every single Friday after weigh-ins, and then event recaps. They've generally been on Sunday, but I'm sure I'll throw a Saturday night in there soon enough. Yeah, we got some solid fucking fights on Saturday. I think we're about to be spoiled with some action here on this Saturday in Abu Dhabi. Again, I like a lot of underdogs in this card. For premium channel, I'm debating just doing 3 underdogs, boom, 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 and just dropping them because I'm very confident in them. And, you know, I gave you one of my favorites, which is Said Nurmagomedov over Thug Nasty. All right. Love it or hate it, the underdog's on top. All right? I appreciate you guys being here. 5 most confident picks are pretty confident, and I'm going to drop my premium channel bets right now. If you want to get my premium channel bets, see who I'm dropping money on, DM at Mike Finch Show on Instagram. My guy T will get you in there. We'll get you set up. I make a custom video where I break down each fight, and then I'm always dropping the details for y'all so you can quickly look as well. It's all love. I really appreciate you guys being here. I hope you love this shit as much as I do. Please drop a comment if you got nothing to say. A W works for me to help boost the algorithm. And until next time, it's peace and love.